Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a
good effort from distance. Raul gets into some space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Hazard! That pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Hazard. Bellingham. This looks promising. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Bellingham. Olise makes the interception. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Guardiola. Now Otto. Now it's Lewandowski. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Van Basten. Hazard. Guardiola. Bellingham. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brilliantly cut out. There's the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Passing nice and neat. And the finish! That is terrific from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
Chance for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hearts have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Otto. And it's Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score...
Shoots! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. Vitz. Big chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Kukchu. Number 16.
Here we go again then.
Rodri. Coming on the field, number 18.
Marquinhos.
Peter Brissau. Number 3.
And it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Elise's cross. And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half sparked straight into life.
The goal scorer.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hearts get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nicely intercepted. Hazard. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Camavinga is in a really good position out wide. Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola with the short one. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Hearts have their third corner. Wirtz clears it away. And it's Rijkaard. That's rather hopeful. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
That is good alertness.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Now Otto. Now what about a counter-attack? Wirtz has created one goal already. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Rafinha. 75 minutes played. Camavinga. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Now, can he find a finish? And a chance!
And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Koundé, looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. No, he's not getting past him there. Camavinga. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Distributed tidily. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Rijkaard did just about... And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rafinha. There will be 4 extra minutes. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Martinelli. That is a great pick out. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Schlotterbeck has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Great chance! And with that, the final whistle. Chelsea can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up.
Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lewandowski making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Oh, played through for the wide man. Guardiola does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Hazard driving forwards.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Wirtz has it out wide and in space. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri, spread it left. Now it's Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Guardiola. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And that has been knocked clear. And this is It's Lewandowski! It's there! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be...
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, it's come loose. Gets a good foot in there. Rodri. Mbappe. Messi. Spread out to the left. Messi. And he's there to get it away. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Odo. Guardiola. Goes looking wide. Hazard in acres of... Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And they're back on the ball again. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great... And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Szoboszlai tries a cross. And that has been cleared. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. And it's Rodri. And Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. He's gone for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mbappe! And again they're denied by the woodwork. Goes forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Guardiola. Bellingham. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Guardiola. Wirtz. Marquinhos. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's played through. Camavinga. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Vids. Odo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Bellingham. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Back they go.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Chelsea can consider themselves just about safe now. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. In by Saka. That's a decent clearance. That's the end. Chelsea are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's... He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young,
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Not the most convincing of passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
he made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. And it's Van Basten. Guardiola. Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Costa Curta. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos clears it away. Hazard. Bastoni makes the interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. Chelsea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Wirtz. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Mignon punts it upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Lewandowski. Wirtz. Back towards the middle. Ribéry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though? Oh, no, this does not look good. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Camavinga. Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribéry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And Rafinha. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Cleared away. Lewandowski. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Ribéry. This looks promising. And it's Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And they can counter here. And they're back on the ball again. Played out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bastoni has given away a free kick. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a good ball. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this?
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chance, surely! Fantastic from Van Basten!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
Bellingham! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone for goal!
Azar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Guardiola. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Azar. Looking for the run. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No, he's not getting past him there. Clipped into space. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Azar with the delivery. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. They're back in possession. It's Azar!
Substitutions taking place.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Van Basten. That has been slung wide. And this is Azar. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. And here's Azar. Van Basten. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Mbappe. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got away. Now the ball in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Substitution
I think they
in
just have to
progress.
keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Chelsea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's quick to snatch it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Martinelli.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Great vision. Lewandowski shapes to shoot. Backward, chance for a shot. He's got a goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. So, what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Number 9, Lionel Messi. Substitution.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's got the beating and the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mignon claims comfortably. Now it's Rafinha. It's a throw-in. De Bruyne. And here's Rafinha. That looks a cracking ball. Another chance from a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Martinelli. And he cuts out the supply. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Otto picks it up out wide. Has crossed into them. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lewandowski is onto this. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some good work on the right flank here. Foot in. Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with...
Guardiola! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's made it... And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vitz. And Gabriel. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Azar. That's a good run down the left. Hazard. Camavinga. Now the cross. Keeper is... And the finish!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 13 minutes is number 7.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Vitz. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it out wide.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Great chance here to level it up.
And it's Otto. Crosses it in. Howson can get it clear.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe.
Can he finish? He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A chance!
Oh, it's come off the upright. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
That's going in strongly.
Hakimi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. Camavinga.
It's gone for a throw-in. Marquinhos.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. The most accurate pass. Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Guardiola. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Guardiola. Camavinga. And it's Guardiola. And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Bellingham might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And he's intervened well there. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Well, that has not gone well. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. The message is clear. None shall pass. Hakimi. And it's played into the middle. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Mignon claims comfortably.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Azar. Knocks it into space. Olise has it in. Oh, goes for the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
In wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Good ball, good take. This looks promising. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Indonesia have their 3rd corner. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's been played through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's having a go!
So their fourth corner of the game. Mignon needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitz. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Lewandowski. Well, that is one way to stop him. Dunk. Well, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. And Azar. And it's Bellingham. Chelsea finding their passes. Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham.
Tunisia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
And that's a foul, free kick's been given.
Number 14,
And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Number 19.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he's gone looking for safety.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 16, Rodri.
Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Works it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and
It's Rooney! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Keeper's dealt with that. Turns and goes back. Marquinhos. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And it's Messi. And he's worked it through. Good take, and is it...
Real chance!
That's Park Ji-sung. That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dunk is there to clear. Messi gets into a good position. And he's managed to get rid. Ambitious ball here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets.
up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Rijkaard.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri.
Rijkaard.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Martinelli in acres. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. In with the challenge. This looks promising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, easy pickings there. Odo. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a searching pass. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Vitinha. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice looking ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gabriel gets rid without sophistication.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Guardiola. Now it's Bellingham. Hazard tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Well, that's well seen too.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
No, again, there's no way through. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior crosses it in here. Camavinga clears it away.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Hazard looking for the run. So what can they make of this? It's played through for him. Hazard! Eze shifted it to the flank. A probing pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Odo. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. There's the shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes short and sharp. Backward it goes. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Guardiola. Bellingham. Wirtz. Timber cuts it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eze. Vitinha. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That has been cut short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. Azar. Chelsea finding their passes. Nicely spread. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Hazard. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Timber with the clearance. Rodrigo. It's a throw-in. Saliba. It's a promising position. Skims one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitinha!
For this match was
Big relief, it just needed better
71,898.
contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
7.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Played into space out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out wide. Drilled in low. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here. Mbappe gets it away. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Messi. Now it's come to nothing. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Played back. Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. That's just playing it safe. And
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Eze does well to get it back. Looking for the run. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Vinicius Junior, number 27, Silvestro. Coming on the field, number 13, Hazard. Number 11,
The changes then in quick succession. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otto cuts out the pass. Rijkaard tries to pass it through, spread it left. Showing good feet. Scholes, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
4 added minutes
Challenge
has been
just a bit on
indicated.
the firm side. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's got away. Mbappe. Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And with that, the final whistle. Chelsea can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's going to go a long way. Sends it crossfield. Doué. Searching pass he's played there. Marquinhos. Guardiola. Hazard. That looks a good...
It's a mighty effort!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Lewandowski really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Rijkaard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to play it through.
Platini! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Koundé. Guardiola. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Lewandowski. Saliba does well to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Martinelli. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries from distance.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Van Nistelrooy is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Hazard. Camavinga. He is through here. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's played in here. That has not gone well. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Shoots! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Jordan Henderson. Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Vitz. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Azar. And that's a throw-in. Platini. Jordan Henderson. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Good read, needed to be. Decent chance! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now.
Oh, shooting chance!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And the whistle goes for half-time. Chelsea come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chelsea are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And here's Guardiola, delivered with swing. So, third corner of the game.
Great chance!
Oh, and again! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jordan Henderson. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. That's a cute ball. A temporary retreat here. Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Off the post. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicely weighted ball. And he's had a shot! Too close for comfort. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba and Koundé. Saliba. Oh, Such a clever touch. Otto. Can he get on the end of this? Wirtz plays it in. Cleared away. And that is a little undercooked. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to get it clear. Platini has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Mbappe.
Koundé. Now it's Doué. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Guardiola. Bellingham has found the net here, of course, and it's been played through.
He's having a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Bellingham. Otto. Otto climbs up big.
It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Wirtz. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Martinelli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Martinelli. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 19, Wirtz.
Chelsea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Number 7,
Martinelli.
Number 20.
That's tiny. He has found a way through.
Number 16,
Cross.
Rodri.
And that has been cleared. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Henderson. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great vision. Jordan Henderson. And it's Koundé. Doué.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good ball, good take. Saliba. Jordan Henderson. Jimenez. And it's Jimenez. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they react.